For some of you, this opportunity feels very unexpected and you want to stay where you are. But at the same time, I feel like for some of you, you knowing how this person feels is going to give you a sense of victory, some kind of satisfaction. You're going to feel like I was right. There is a sense again of victory. You can have what you want with this person is what I feel. Hey Scorpios, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing an additional bonus reading. I just really felt, to be honest, kind of guided to come in and share whatever is gonna come out. So I felt the pull of energy. So it's gonna be a bonus reading. It's gonna be express, a little bit shorter, you know, Hogwarts Express. So hopefully, and yeah, if watch this if you're Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Before we get started, don't forget to give this video a big like. Don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you're watching me the week of Thanksgiving, we are still having our Black Friday sale right now. It's almost sold out. So if you wanted to book any packages, anything from my shop, this is going to be our last sale of this year, probably next year as well. So yeah, check it out. Links are to everything in the description box. Also, if you're a Scorpio and you want to prepare together with me and others for the year 2024, a comprehensive webinar where we are going to discuss all the main transits of 2024. It's going to be tailor-made to your charts as well. You'll be able to ask me questions, and there's currently 2 options to register for that. One for webinar on January 7, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It comes with a small separate reading from me, so it's different from the webinar. And there's an option to get a full reading with me as well, where I cover all your 2024 personalized transits, secondary progressions, things like solar return, Venus return. It's probably the most detailed, personalized 2024 prediction you could possibly get, plus tarot and oracle. So links to that in the description box. We almost sold out for that as well. And I don't know when I'm going to be taking a break, but I'll be honest, I kind of feel like soon. So yeah, if you wanted to book it, make sure you do it now. Anyway, guys, let's dive right in. Let's see what's going to come up. I hope the sound is better. So I've been trying a couple of different things here to make the sounds better, so you guys enjoy this video even more. And let's see what's going to come up. Okay, we have third party. Okay, I don't want to share, like, I kind of did not want to share this with you, but I did have a message before I started the video. I just wanted to be like, okay, I want to make sure this will actually come up. So I don't like, cause I know you Scorpios don't like talking about third parties, even me myself, because I do practice manifestation. I do not like to dive into the subject of third party, but yes, the message, I even have it in my notes. Because sometimes before I do a reading, I meditate and like kind of write down a few things that come up. So I have it in my actual notes that I did like an hour before this video. Something was coming up about third party. The third party is gone actually, so the news are good. So I didn't want to share this in the beginning of the video, but this is literally the first card that came up. It's such a crazy confirmation. So yeah, for some of you, great news. If there's been some kind of third party that's been, you know, a part of this connection, I feel like, you know, the karmic situation, whatever it is, whatever label you want to put on it, is gone. And for a lot of you, this is unexpected news, I feel like. For some of you, you've already heard about this. We have here unexpected news and we have here physical connection. I'm going to just make sure I hide the card. And a rendezvous. Card flew out, sorry. And also we have here rekindle. Yeah, so there is something for a lot of you. You know, this is the full moon in Gemini when I'm recording this, coming up to that on November 27. And I'm gonna try to show, I think it's okay to show right on you know, on here, but you see yourself the vibe: rekindle, physical connection, a rendezvous. So for some of you, there is going to be this unexpected, I feel like, rekindling of a passion with this person. Now I don't know yet if you're like fully back together or if you're fully on with this person, but there is going to be an unexpected, like a faded almost encounter with your person. Somehow I do feel like you're going to learn that the third party or whatever it is, the individual that might have been involved in your situation, is gone. And I also feel like your person is very much missing you, whoever this person is, missing the physical connection. They really want to, literally, an old flame returns. They really want to rekindle the passion. They really want to be, I feel like, close to you. They want to see you. Let me see a little more. Hold on, sorry, card's breaking in, but we'll clarify this in a moment. I just want to see if anything else comes up. Again, this is Hogwarts Express. This is Scorpio Express. So it's going to be shorter, I hope. And we have here memento, a gift from someone special. I do feel like your person might surprise you with a positive gift. Something, I don't know what you expect or not from them, but I do feel like you're going to be pleasantly surprised, especially with this gift card. There is a sweetness to this, almost like, you know, a happy feeling. We have here a tease, twin flame union. So I feel like for a lot of you, there is good news. There's good news that are coming from your person. Now let's clarify this energy a little bit more. Let's see a little bit more about what is this situation about. Okay, let me see. Shuffle, shuffle. Receptivity, allow yourself to receive, allow yourself to give. Again, there is something here about needing to be able to, you know, to literally accept gifts. So for some of you, your person might be coming in with some kind of gift, with some kind of surprise. In general, I feel like this is the time where you are much more likely to receive gifts. And something I feel like with your energy you could be working on is starting to open yourself to a frequency, not just of abundance, but like in your feminine energy, like allowing yourself to receive more. Also, I feel like this is your moment to become much more, I don't know who it is you need to become honest with. I feel like honestly it could be your person. They are starting to become much more transparent with you. I feel like in the past there might have been a dynamic where you might have felt like, even though they are not like blatantly lying to you, you might have felt like there is some mysteries, they're not fully transparent, you don't fully know what they have going on in their mind. But I feel like right now things are changing and somebody here is becoming much more honest, much more authentic, much more genuine, much more present. Also, there could be a message for you that there might need to be a time for you, maybe sometime soon, to really start opening up again, to become more authentic. I feel like your person is also captivated by your beauty, especially strongly now. And there is something here exactly with farewell to the moon, because we are entering this full moon, which is kind of tricky because it is in those first 10 degrees of Gemini, which to me speaks a lot about, kind of like this twinsy energy, romantic energy, flirty energy, communicative energy. So for a lot of you, I feel like right around the full moon time, full moon in Gemini, there might be unexpected communication. There might be unexpected, maybe even revelation of feelings. There might be just a lot of like energy where, it's like, it's almost like for some of you it feels a little bit taboo, even whatever this connection you're entering or whatever connection you're rekindling, because again this full moon for Scorpios is in the 8th house, full moon in Gemini, so there is an element of secrecy to this, but at the same time I feel like you've already had dreams about it. You've already kind of, even when you try to disconnect from this in your personal space, you've been receiving some kind of messages about this. And I feel like especially if your person has been restricted somehow, right now they are just at this point where they cannot resist you, because there is just something about you, something about your energy that they cannot live without you. That's according to these cards, at least. Don't know, maybe your person will literally like call you and say like, I cannot be without you. Very dramatic. Okay, let's go into the actual tarot here. Which deck should we use? Okay, you know what? I'm drawn to this fairies. Let's see how it's gonna work with the fairies. First row is you, second row your person. But I feel like when we're gonna learn more also about the third party, what's going on there. Okay, so your first card, Page of Pentacles. Again, this has been in every single Scorpio readings. There is something about your work you're very focused on, and especially if you're focused on your stability, your own wishes, you're attracting a lot of masculine movement towards you. We have here 5 of Swords, but I feel like you are not 100% open. You kind of are, but you are not at the same time. We have here Page of Wands. It's almost like you don't want anyone to disturb your peace. I mean, I feel like you're open to this person, the World card, but as long as they don't disturb your peace. I don't know what it means. Let me see, second row, your person. Yeah, look at this, Knight of Wands. Literally wants to pop out. They are coming to you. They are coming towards you. 5 of Wands, they really don't like if you are entertaining anything else. 7 of Cups, exactly, look at this. 5 of Wands, 7 of Cups, they don't want you to entertain no options, Scorpio. And we have here 9 of Pentacles. We have here Knight of Cups, because your independence, you taking care of yourself, you having some kind of glow up might have been attracting a lot of gifts, a lot of, I feel like, masculine energies towards you, and this person doesn't want this. With the Wheel of Fortune next to the Eight of Cups reversed, they want things to change between the two of you. They don't want things to be the way they are. I feel like in the past, maybe they tried to reach out to you again, but you wouldn't even listen. And I feel like this person is right now like, can I try again? They're like trying and trying and trying. And basically they want to have this positive outcome with you. What I'm seeing on your end, once again, with Page of Pentacles, there's lots of focus on work, focus on your material stability. You do have your wishes coming true. And I do think, you know, even maybe if it was a while ago, you did wish at some point for this person to be with you. You did wish for this person, like, even if right now you don't see it this way, I do feel like there was a time when you did see this person as your ultimate soulmate, or as the one you want to be with, and you did wish for them. You did like put in maybe some, even, I don't know, burn a candle, like set some spell, or maybe you did not do that. Maybe you just did some kind of manifestation ritual. Maybe you just thought about them a lot. It doesn't have to be anything specific. And I do feel like with the Knight of Cups to the Knight of Swords, that wish that you set forth, it's coming true now, maybe with a bit of delay, but now you feel, after something that happened between you and this person, you felt betrayed, you felt backstabbed, and you are not very sure if you want them in. Right now, with the Page of Wands to the World, you found your own peace, you found your own peace of mind, like, you found yourself basically. But I feel like, again, especially with Five of Wands to the Seven of Cups, if you've been entertaining other options, this person doesn't want you. That they're like willing to fight for you. The Knight of Wands, I feel like they have a lot of passion towards you. Now again, whether it's going to be all talk and no action again, or whether it's going to put you into some kind of loop that maybe you would rather avoid, I cannot say here. You know, this is general energy, general reading, so it's like you have to always, you know, practice your own discernment. I don't think like you can just watch a video online, even within private readings, which are like much more detailed and specific, where I actually look at your like astrology chart and the chart of your person. By the way, I do have like this in a love connection reading that I'm doing that. Even in those things where I am like literally looking right into you, still, you know, it's not like 100% that things will go bad or good. There's a lot that depends on you. That's something I like to tell people. It doesn't work like, oh, this will be great, you will be this, not. I mean, of course we are tapping into energies, we're tapping into potentials, but like your life is in your hands and many things can happen here. So like I really want to stress that. But at the same time, it does feel like, at least at the moment, this person wants to gain your attention back. Let's put it this way. I do have a feeling that if there was some kind of third party, whether it was someone new in their life or whether it was an ex that you were aware of, again, it's nothing new, it's something you would be aware of. There is a feeling, let me actually ask specifically, there's a feeling that it's like, you know, it's almost like it didn't fall apart maybe when you expected this, but I want to say for some reason it fell apart shortly after. Please show me about this. Chariot with a Judgment. I feel like as soon as you moved on, this is when things changed there. Because right now, with also Ace of Pentacles at the bottom, Ten of Swords here, there was an ending in their life, and I feel like something made them basically more free, and something made them also want to share how they truly feel, because they feel like their life is a lie if they don't do that. Now again, I want to be very clear here, whether this person follows through this, and again, it's a general reading, obviously tons of energies here, or not. You know, it's like it depends here for different people. Of course, for you, if you want to manifest this, the best thing is to let go and drop a old story. Some people wonder, right, like why when you move on, suddenly the old third party disappears, old negative patterns disappear, person suddenly just, you know, whatever was the problem basically is not the problem anymore. The reason for that is that when you move on, sometimes what happens naturally is you stop focusing on that, excuse me, is you stop focusing on that, you naturally drop that old story because you are like, whatever, I don't care anymore, and you go focus on something else. So that usually allows whatever it is that you don't like in that reality go away. And the problem is sometimes, even when you're manifesting a person, I mean, because we are all human, right? We are not perfect. When you're focusing, even when you are like trying to manifest a third party away or whatever, still somewhere subconsciously you do, like, because you love a person, it's a natural thing, right? Like, you love a person, you want to be with them, and especially if you had any awareness of any third party or anything like this, there is somewhere in your subconscious that awareness, and it's literally you sometimes holding this in place. This is honestly like, I know some people don't believe this, but I've seen this in my life so many times. Like, let's just say I met a guy, like it was more like of an old pattern. I used to have this pattern where all the guys that I dated, excuse me, all the guys I had a relationship with dated models, like literally, like they were like modelizers. So the thing is, like, it was crazy because somewhere, somehow, that story started, right? And I remember that, like, and again, nothing against models or whatever, but it's just, I had this, like, at the time, I also, by the way, had an insecurity because a lot of my friends were like, you know, doing really great in modeling industry, whatever, and I was doing something else. I was in college, I was doing something creative, spiritual, so it was not like my thing. So I, deep down back then, had that insecurity that I'm not good enough. Now I honestly don't care. And you know why? Also, like, and now it's also no longer a part of anything I ever deal with either. So funny, right? How it works. But back then, again, I'm sharing this because I really think it's going to help you. And it just demonstrates how true, you know, manifestation subconscious works. But basically back then I had the pattern where, like, I would meet a guy, like the most normal, average, even like guy, and he literally never dates any models, he doesn't care, whatever, never dates even anyone. Then we start dating and suddenly he becomes into models or into like Instagram models or whatever. And it's like with every guy, even the guy, I don't know, like even, I mean, like I would think, like, even if I dated an alien, somehow he would get into models and stuff. Why do you think it was happening? Was it really because all these guys cared about those girls so much? No, it was because I had that deep insecurity, and somehow it was kept reflecting back to me, my own fear, my own insecurity, which of course, when we are in a romantic relationship, it's reflected back to us, whatever it is, you know, the junk we have, you know, in our own internal relationship. And it would be always so funny to me because the moment I would break up with those guys and move on, literally like few months later, less than a year later, I would see them dating again, the most, like, you know, like the other girl, and unfollow all the model accounts or whatever. And I was like, it's interesting. Only in the moment when he dated me, there was this pattern. And again, this was a long time ago, like I'm not even feeling triggered sharing this. But the reason, again, why something sometimes happens, third parties manifest, whatever things manifest, you know, is because we do have there somewhere in our subconscious, you know, and we hold importance of that. And that's the reason also why sometimes when you move on, suddenly, you know, whatever it is the problem was, the ex-girlfriend, ex-wife, I don't know, model on Instagram, whatever your problem was, it goes away as well. Because again, you are not feeding it with your awareness. So again, here I do feel like for one reason or for another reason, this is the person who chooses to be with you, who loves you. But I feel like, again, if you want this result to, you know, to stick, how to say, to become permanent, a permanent manifestation or whatever, it's important for you to just disregard, pretend like whatever that was there didn't exist. I mean, of course, we're doing this reading, we're going to get to the bottom of this. But other than that, like maybe do even a ritual after we finish this reading, somehow drop, you know, that old story and stuff. Because I do feel like, again, this person wants you. Let me see, this person, what do they want specifically here? Because, yeah, look at this, Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands. They have a lot of passion. They have a lot of interest in you. They don't want you to go anywhere else, basically. Look at this. Oh, my God. Like, what does this person want? We literally pulled Two of Cups, you guys. Strength with the Tower. And especially if you have any kind of Leo, if you have Leo in your chart, they don't want anyone else to take you. They feel like you belong to them, quite literally. It's a little possessive. They could have Scorpio in their chart too, High Priestess, because they see your value, and it's almost like this person for some reason feels like they are the one who truly understands you. Like you two are a match on some reason. I feel like you could be in this High Priestess energy, very wise, psychic, intuitive, and they are in this Hanged Man energy, which is, yes, in a bad way, it could be like energy that gets trapped sometimes, but on another level, Hanged Man is very forgiving. It's this like Christ, you know, energy, even on some level. It's this person who forgives, you know, kind of turns another cheek. I don't know what else, like has higher awareness of some sort. It's that, you know, with the Hanged Man energy is that moment. I don't know, like why I want to talk about Jesus Christ here, but like it's something like where, you know, like Christ dies for, you know, like the sins, and, you know, right before he resurrects. So they are in this Hanged Man energy. I don't know, they don't have to be Christian, but maybe they resonate with the whole thing that they sacrifice themselves in some way. And again, sometimes it could be a good thing, sometimes not so much in their case. We're not talking here about like religion or anything, but we're talking about your person, because you are different. You, like, I feel like you have your moments when you sacrifice things too, but I feel like you do it in a very different way. You always have this awareness of where you're going, and sometimes, you know, you could go great length for your person, but again, it's a little bit different. I don't know how to explain. Look at this 10 of Cups. This person really wants to be with you. 10 of Cups or the Ace of Cups. You're everything they've ever wanted, and I feel like the good news that they're about to share with you, if they tell you something, don't just, you know, immediately reject them. Give them a chance, because we have here with the Empress to Judgment, Four of Swords, something that was previously blocking them. I feel like there's been a shift of that energy. I don't know how exactly, but there's been a shift. Anyway, we'll take this to the extended. We're going to take a look at what exactly shifted. We'll try to dive into this more. We're going to also take a look at what are this person's likely next actions. What does this person want you to know? What this person doesn't want you to know. And we'll try to, if we have time also, probably we'll try to dive into the situation from their perspective too, to understand them a little more. Anyway, link to the extent is going to be down below. Again, our Black Friday sale is almost done, but there's still a little bit, there's a few spots available still. Links to everything in the description box. Love you all guys so much, and we'll talk soon. Bye.